And on today's unbiased short take, I am going to react to Green Bay upsetting the LA Chargers 23-20. This season, we owned the city of LA, our last two victories against the city of LA. That improves your Green Bay Packers, again, as I put on the unbiased hard takes Facebook, to 4-6 on the season. Again, I don't care about draft picks. Obviously, we're probably not going to be a playoff team this year, but I don't care. Again, Tom Brady was drafted in the 6th round. You have Tony Romo wasn't drafted at all. Dak Prescott drafted in the 4th round. All sorts of talent across the National Football League. You don't need a top first-round pick to have a good draft. I don't play for draft picks. That's what losing franchises do. I play to win. I want to see us win, and that's a simple matter for us. So I'm very happy with this victory. I did not predict this on our last hard take with JB. In our last podcast, I did not predict Green Bay to win this game. I predicted us to lose this game, and I will own up that I was wrong. I apologize to Green Bay Packer Nation. As you can see, I am wearing, no disrespect to you, JB, Terrible Towel is outstanding, but I am wearing the best side piece any NFL team has to offer in my cheesehead here. So I got no disrespect with Terrible Towel there, but nothing like the little cheesehead here. But you look at Green Bay, I mean, I am extremely impressed with Jordan Love. I want to see the mainstream sports media talk about Jordan Love, considering the fact they only talk about his bad performances and don't talk about his good performances. I mean, the dude literally went out there and outdueled Justin Herbert. He had just as many touchdowns. He had actually had more passing yards. A career high for Jordan Love in passing yards, actually, for 322. And he had a higher completion percentage than Justin Herbert, and the Packers got the victory. So Jordan Love went out there at home, and in this really tough stretch, like for the Packers here, we got Detroit on Thanksgiving and Kansas City, Pittsburgh last week, and was able to go out there and bounce back from his game-losing interception he threw against Pittsburgh. So that's a really good bounce back. He went down the field. He was able to get down the field and score the game-winning touchdown. Joe Barry and defense made a stop on Justin Herbert in the fourth quarter. A little bit of love-hate for Joe Barry today on my Packers coverage on Facebook, but situationally, I was very impressed with the Packers defense. Rashawn Gary with that big fumble recovery, he had a sack as well. One of the best pass rushers in the league. We were without our starting safety and forward and one of the best corners in the game in Alexander. So what the Packers defense was able to do was impressive, only holding the Chargers to 20 points. A Justin Herbert-led offense, they score a lot of points. The Packers offense was able to score more than 20 points for the first time and since the Rams game. So that's good to see as well. Jordan Love for the day, 27 for 40, 322, career high, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. That's the kicker right there, no turnovers. So for the season now, he's looking at 18 total touchdowns, 10 total turnovers, and 2,513 total yards. I count rushing, passing, fumbles, interceptions, all of it, and bound all together. That way the stats don't lie. His QBR for the season in an NFL where 75 is considered average is 83.8, so slightly above average. I mean, if Jordan Love didn't prove he's a franchise quarterback today, I don't know what did. Again, we've been competing all year long in close games, so it's actually good to see us able to actually close a victory out. Because you look, I mean, we were close against Pittsburgh, we were close against the Raiders as well, and we were close against the Falcons. So there's 3 games right there that went down to the wire last second that we lost. So our record could be a lot different if we were able to close those games out. So it's good for this young football team to be able to close a game out and be able to get a victory at home, especially in that Lambeau environment, best environment in sports. And you look for the day, the Packers had more yards than the Chargers, more passing yards than the Chargers, more first downs by 9, and we were just the same on 4th down at 7 for 14. We had more plays, we had more penalties, we need to clear that up, and we won the turnover differential. That's the kicker right there. Like I said last week, you need to win the turnover differential. Again, I'm not going to overreact and say Green Bay's going to the playoffs. We're going to go to the Super Bowl. No, we're not. We're not. This is an evaluation season. This is the youngest team in the NFL. Real stat, by the way. So you look, I'm really happy, especially with Jaden Reed. My God, he had over 100 total yards. He ran one in on the end around. This dude's fast. Like Matt LaFleur said after the game, quote from Matt LaFleur, he's a dog. We really got a special player with Jaden Reed, in my opinion. Aaron Jones' injury, Matt LaFleur said, is supposed to be not long-term, so that's good to see, even though he's had a very disappointing season. But you look, I mean, even Christian Watson caught a touchdown, and Romeo Doubs caught a touchdown as well, so our receivers are getting involved. We're starting to make plays. Wicks led the team in 91 receiving yards, so he's making plays as a rookie as well. And Luke Musgrave on that run, I covered this a little bit on my Facebook page, our Facebook page, The Unbiased Hard Take, that Luke Musgrave's block for Jaden Reed was very, very impressive. That was very impressive. Blocks, tight ends who block. My favorite Packer tight end who blocks was Bella Franks. You don't really get a lot of recognition you need, but a lot of good plays from the rookie core today. A lot of good plays from the offense in general. Again, very impressive. The Packers were able to improve to 4-6 on the season. Jordan Love for the year is on pace for 4,272 total yards, 30 touchdowns, 17 turnovers. So again, we need to see the turnover thing continue to improve. We've seen it a little bit today. No turnovers from Love today. That number will get better so long as we can improve that moving down the line here in the season. I mean, I think him outdueling Justin Herbert today, he's definitely the franchise quarterback. I've said that all season long, even when we've lost. I mean, you look, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Rick Bisaccia, though, need to fire him. Left 4 points on the board. I'm tired of special teams screwing up. We almost lost today's game because of special teams, and I'm not going to let him have a pass on that just because we won the game. That would be uneducated of me on football IQ-wise, in my opinion. So I'm tired of it. He makes the most money in special teams. We left 4 points on the board. Carlson missed an extra point, missed a field goal. I'm tired of seeing it. One was blocked last week. I'm tired of the special teams errors. Defense, very good situationally. Again, that's been the frustration part for the Packers over the last forever, truly, is the defense has talent, potential, shows moments, but ultimately can't put it together for a full 4 quarters. We were able to put it up enough today to get the victory. So, ultimately, that's all that matters. Again, that's all I have. The Chargers continue charging. Justin Herbert, I will say this, said it all season long, he's this generation's Tony Romo. He puts up good numbers, but ultimately will fail you in the end. He failed the Chargers again today. He's this generation's Tony Romo. Slightly overrated in my opinion. A good fantasy quarterback, though. And that's what matters. I have him on my fantasy team, so. Herbert, overrated. Jordan Love, that franchise guy. You heard it here first. And that's all I have for today's unbiased short take. Go, Pack, go. Chargers are overrated. The Bears lost, so fuck the Bears also. Worst organization in sports. So it's a good day. It's a good day to be a Packers fan. And that's all I have. And until next time, the next hard take, go, Pack, go.